You know what I hear all the time? I hear, it's no use. I'm too old. It's no use. I'm too young. I hear it on both sides, the downer side of it. And, if I had said that when I was 56 years old and I had finally basically gotten out of the furniture industry and said that, I would be nothing. But everybody, welcome back. Mike here, Golden State Picker. It is Monday, and Monday means it's motivational video day. Yeah, we're going to give you something to start your week out with, because Mike here says Monday is one of the best days of the week. Why? Because if you follow my channel and if you watch what I do, I clear everything up to Sunday, and Monday is a fresh start, and it means I get to go out with a clear mind and focus on what I love to do, which is reselling, and that means a lot of fun. So if you're new, I'm Mike. I'm out of San Jose, California, full-time reseller on Amazon and eBay. Been doing it for 7 full years. Helping my retirement out. That is my side of my story. I do videos on Wednesday and Saturday that show you the things I found and the things I sold. And on Monday, we do this type of video. And today's video is really appropriate. It's called Age, Excuse-itis, the disease that stops success. Yes, on both ends of the spectrum, young and old. So let's get right into it. Stop making excuses, fix your attitude, and take action. That's what we're going to talk about in this part of the video. You know what I hear all the time? I hear, it's no use. I'm too old. It's no use. I'm too young. I hear it on both sides, the downer side of it. And, if I had said that when I was 56 years old and I had finally basically gotten out of the furniture industry and said that, I would be nothing. But my creativity and my attitude and a bunch of that stuff brought me to reselling, and it changed my life. And I know that there's a lot of people out there who are sitting on the fence or who are ready to give up on reselling. And I'm here to say, hey, look, just keep going, keep focused, keep disciplined, and eventually something will happen if you have what it basically takes to get this done. That right there is what I call age excuse-itis, the failure disease of never being the right age. You see, it takes two forms. Either you're too old or you're too young. And people use it to explain why they never started, why they never built that business, why they never chased that dream. They say things like, I can't break in now, I missed my chance, or nobody will take me serious at my age. And that excuse has closed more doors than failure ever could. They think age disqualifies them, so they don't even bother trying. Wow, you think about that, right? How many people do you know that basically have said something like that? I think we all have someone who says that I'm too old or too young. Boy, when I was young, I was thinking about ways to basically conquer the world. You hear that, but I was focused on what I wanted, and I wanted to be a business person. I really wanted to be successful in owning my own business, being my own boss. I didn't let age. Boy, if you see pictures of me as a young kid, I was in the 20s when I first got married. I was skinny as a rail, 135 pounds. Nobody would have taken me seriously. Serious, I mean that. But you know what? I forged my own road. I just kind of grinded it out. Same thing now. A lot of people on the other spectrum, the older people are saying it's past my time. No, it's not past your time. You can start at any time. Make a few extra bucks. Think about right now. Everything is so expensive and so crazy. What isn't a great time to start if you're a senior, to get a few extra bucks, to make your life a lot better by reselling? I know a lot of people are doing that out there like me. So don't allow that age excuse to creep in. So here's the truth. There is no wrong age to start winning. There's a study that shows the productive years of life stretch from age 20 to age 70, basically 50-year period. So you have this 50-year period of productivity. But a lot of people, even in between those ages, between 20 and 70, say to themselves, well, I'm over the hill. At age 50, you hear, midlife crisis. You hear a lot, you got 20 more years, according to the study, just the study, that you should be able to have 20 more years of productivity in your life. So you can't let that age excuse be there. That's like 50 years of potential, And then we talk beyond that. So if you're 60, that means you still have a decade of prime time. And honestly, you got as much time as you decide to take. Now, I've got people who are messaging me that they're 80 years old in reselling. Fantastic, because that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to obviously probably be doing it to the degree I do now. I'm already slowing down a little bit because I have a plan. I have a vision for my style of retirement. Maybe your style of retirement's different, right? So you're looking just for a few extra bucks or to go on a trip or something. That's excellent. Maybe as a young person, you think of it like this. You take your reselling money, you have a full-time job, and you take your reselling money and you plow it into the markets. You plow it into being financially successful in 30 or 40 years. Think about that. If you could put money away every month, and maybe some good money away, to be even more successful and more free when you get to be 50, 60, and 70. And you make the decisions and nobody else makes those decisions for you. So there's no time not to start reselling at any time. All right, so let's talk about attitude for a second. Your attitude is more important than your intelligence. That's a good one, right? Say that to yourself over and over. Your attitude is more important than your intelligence. Remind yourself every single day that everything that you do is about yourself, about your attitude. We've all had it. We've all had bad attitudes. We've all had good attitudes. Many of us have great attitudes. We have to flip that switch to be more on the positive attitude side. It's not going to change, make miracles in the short period. Whoops, sorry, I got a little bit of a sound thing going here. I'll turn that off. But you understand what I'm saying. So you have to just focus more on the attitude of your day, right? Remind yourself, okay? Because where you are, what you have, or what you lack, none of that matters as much as how you think. See, the reason you can do it, not the reasons you can't. Develop an I am winning attitude, right? So see the reasons you can do it. That's what you want to focus on, not the reasons you can't. So drop the age thing completely. You're just a number. Focus on seeing the reasons that you can do it or the vision why you need to do it, right? Use your mind not to prove why you fail, but to find ways to win. Every day I am telling myself I just need one win. That's all I'm looking for. I'm looking for one win. It's something to build on every single day, right? And here's another piece of the puzzle. Action, okay? Action cures all. It cures fear. It cures attitude. It cures everything in your life when you take action, right? Say it again. Action cures fear. Fear of failure. Fear of I'm too old. Fear of I'm too young. When fear hits you, don't freeze, move. Because indecision and delay, they feed fear. Indecision and delay. We must make a decision. How many times have we seen it? We keep putting off decisions, so whatever that is, it just keeps building. And you're eventually going to have to address that. So why not just address it at the beginning and go from there? Hope is a start, but hope alone never wins battles. Wow, right? So when fear creeps in, we're going to take basically 3 steps here, really quick. Isolate your fear, pin it down, know exactly what you're afraid of. You got to address it. That's my fear. Let's address it. Then you just got to take action, any action, because motion destroys doubt. Moving, taking an action, it will help you destroy the doubt, the fear. If you don't, the fear will just settle in and build. Remember, hesitation only magnifies fear. Decisive action defeats it. So keep that in mind. So I'm going to leave you with this as we get going here. So don't let age stop you. Don't let fear stop you. And never underestimate what the right attitude can do. Because the people who win aren't the smartest aren't the youngest, aren't the luckiest. They're the ones who take action while everyone else is making excuses. Wow, super cool, right? And one last thing. So whatever your age, start today. Take the next step, because the only wrong time to start is never. Never. So we've got to just start. If you're thinking about it, or if you're thinking about quitting or anything like that, just shrug it off. Say, hey, I'm going to keep moving. You never know. I'm telling you, just never know when something's going to drop in your lap. That's the only way you're going to find out if you're going to be successful or get what you want, is if you keep going. I can guarantee if you stop and you quit and you don't do anything and you never start, then you're never going to find out. So why not start and try and find out? That's what I look at it as. That's my attitude. I really hope that I'm helping you here, giving you something occasionally to think about. I really want to just keep forging ahead with these type videos and giving you some more inspiration every day that I talk to you. And if you like my videos, please hit the subscribe, the like, and the bell notification. That's the only thing I ask here. And don't forget, Wednesdays and Saturdays, you can check me out. I find some stuff, I sell some stuff, and I show you. Little different. We're just a little different here. I really appreciate all of you. I have a lot of long-time viewers, and thank you to all of you. I try to respond to every comment, so if you've got a comment, drop one down below. And I will see you in my next video.